obviously the international level is a little bit faster. You have to think, you have to take a better first touch. And maybe in the first part of the season, I wasn't able to play as a number 10 because the speed of play is so much faster. And defensively or attacking wise, you're always on the hot seat. So now that maybe it slowed down a little bit, I was able to step in there and play my part.
Remember the last time you had 2 goals in a game?
College, San Diego State. Haven't had 3 goals in a while, and unfortunately I didn't have I was a little bit selfish on that last one.
Have you seen the replay of that one off the post yet?
No, I don't want to see it. Jovan was shaking his head at me. I've already apologized to him like 6 times on the field and off the field, so I hope he's not too mad at me tomorrow. But he did miss that chance that I gave him, so maybe he won't be too mad at me.
Were you looking for the long throw from Leardom on your first one? Were you looking for that one?
Yeah, that my role was to crash the box after the flick, hoping that there was a flick. But yeah, we practiced that we trained that in practice, and set pieces can win you games, and this one specifically we trained on it, and I was supposed to be the guy crashing the box.
You played with a guy who was known for his long throws in college, Kevin Harris,
Michael Harris.
Michael Harris. Is that something you kind of get used to? Is like treating long throws like set pieces as opposed to just a way to get the ball back into play?
Yeah, for me, that's a set piece. If you have a guy like Kelvin that can throw it that far into the box, that's a set piece. You have to take advantage of that opportunity. It slows the game down, slows the tempo down. You get to take a breath and catch your breath. So for me, you have to take that serious, and for us, it's a threat. We have Will and Gustav, guys who are dangerous in the box and can win headers, over their center backs, and if you make sharp, clever runs, you'll get a chance, and you saw that today.
Speaking of Gustav, he has been in the defensive midfield the last couple games. I mean, how would you describe his game, and what does having a guy like that do for freeing you up?
For me, Gustav, has been, ironically, for me, the MVP of the last 2 games. I don't know there are countless tackles that he gets into, that starts up a counterattack. He's good. He can play there as a 6 by himself. He's much like Ozzy, defensively, he's just strong and wins his battles, aerial and on the ground. He covers so much ground, and anytime you can have a guy like that, he'll help the team in any way. And obviously, I think that's his true position, and him and Ozzy would be massive to playing together.
What was said at halftime? It seems like this team always comes out and reacts to coach's chat, whatever it is. But again, all the goals in the second half.
We had to just play with a little bit more sense of urgency. And defensively, I think we kind of established ourselves, and I was going to stay on Godoy, and Will was going to split the game in half for us, and I think it was more defensively, and then we caught them on the counter, and that was the biggest thing for us, and we were able to score on the 2 opportunities that we had, and that goals change games, and for me, when we play going on that south end, I actually want to see the stats on how many goals we have that going that way, but it's incredible how many goals we end up scoring on that side.